The Clever Farmer and the Rich Man. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor but hard-working farmer named Daniel. He owned a small piece of land, a little house, and a few chickens. He had a loving wife named Sarah, who was kind and beautiful. Even though they had very little money, they were happy together. But in the same village, there was a rich merchant named Mr. Thomas. He had a big house, fine clothes, and many servants. He was proud and greedy. One day, Mr. Thomas saw Sarah at the village well. She was drawing water and smiling kindly at the other women. "What a beautiful woman," Mr. Thomas thought. "Why is she married to a poor farmer? She deserves someone rich like me." From that day, Mr. Thomas decided that he wanted Sarah for himself. He wanted her to leave Daniel and marry him instead. The Rich Man's Plan. Whenever Daniel went to work in the fields, Mr. Thomas visited Sarah. At first, he only greeted her politely, but soon he started to speak sweet words to her. "Sarah, why are you wearing old clothes?" he asked. "A beautiful woman like you should wear silk dresses. If you were my wife, I would give you fine clothes and gold jewelry." Sarah laughed. "My husband loves me, and we are happy together. I don't need anything else." But Mr. Thomas did not give up. Every day, he came to her house and said the same things. Slowly, Sarah started to think, maybe he is right. Why doesn't Daniel buy me new clothes? That evening, Sarah spoke to her husband. "Daniel, look at my dress. It is old and torn. I want a new one." Daniel smiled at her lovingly. "You don't need a new dress, my dear. You are the most beautiful woman in the world to me." But Sarah was not happy. "If you love me, you will buy me a new dress." Daniel wanted to make his wife happy. The next day, he took his small savings and went to the market. He bought a beautiful new dress for Sarah and gave it to her. "Here, my love. I hope this makes you happy." Sarah was delighted. When Mr. Thomas came the next day, she showed him her new dress. "See, my husband loves me," she said proudly. But Mr. Thomas only laughed. A good husband does not only give his wife a dress, he gives her gold necklaces, rings, and bracelets. "Where's your gold, Sarah? If you were my wife, I would give you all the gold in the world." Sarah ignored him at first, but every day, he repeated the same words. Soon, she started to wonder, why doesn't Daniel buy me gold? Sarah wants gold. One evening, Sarah spoke to Daniel again. "Daniel, look at me. Other women in the village have gold necklaces and rings. Why don't I have any?" Daniel was worried. "But I just bought you a new dress, my dear." "A man who loves his wife gives her gold," Sarah said. Daniel was a kind husband. He did not want to disappoint his wife. The next morning, he went to his brother and borrowed money. Then he went to the market and bought a gold necklace and rings for Sarah. "Here, my love. I hope this makes you happy." Sarah was overjoyed. She put on the necklace and rings and admired herself in the mirror. "Now I know you love me," she said. When Mr. Thomas came the next day, she proudly showed him her gold jewelry. But Mr. Thomas only shook his head. "Gold is not enough, Sarah. A true husband can make miracles for his wife. If you loved me, I would make miracles for you." Sarah laughed. "Only God can make miracles." But Mr. Thomas smiled. "No, love makes miracles. If your husband really loves you, he will make a miracle for you." That evening, Sarah looked sad. "Daniel, I want a miracle." Daniel was confused. "Miracle? But how can I make a miracle?" "If you love me, you will find a way," Sarah said. Daniel felt hopeless. The next day, he went to work in the fields. "Oh God, help me," he prayed. Just then, an old man appeared. "Why are you sad?" the old man asked. Daniel told him everything. The old man smiled and gave him 2 sticks. "These are magical sticks. If you touch someone with the first stick, they will turn into a donkey. If you touch them with the second, they will become human again." Daniel thanked the old man and ran home. Daniel's miracle. Sarah, I will make a miracle for you. Sarah was excited. Really? Daniel touched her with the first stick. Poof! She turned into a donkey. Sarah tried to speak, but all she could say was, hee-haw, hee-haw. Daniel laughed and touched her with the second stick. Poof! She became human again. Sarah was amazed. It's real. You made a miracle. Yes, Daniel said. And now I will teach Mr. Thomas a lesson. The next day, when Mr. Thomas came, Sarah smiled. My husband can make miracles, she said. Impossible. Mr. Thomas laughed. Sarah touched him with the first stick. Poof! He turned into a donkey. She took the donkey to Daniel. Here, husband, take this donkey to the fields. Daniel smiled. Ah, now I have a strong animal to help me work. The rich man learned the lesson. For many years, the donkey worked hard in Daniel's fields. It carried heavy stones and sacks of grain. Meanwhile, Daniel's farm grew bigger, and he became wealthier. One day, Daniel looked at the old, tired donkey. He felt sorry for it. It is time to forgive him, he said. He took out the second stick and touched the donkey. Poof! Mr. Thomas became human again. But now he was weak, tired, and old. I am sorry, Mr. Thomas said. I was greedy and foolish. Please forgive me. Daniel and Sarah forgave him. Mr. Thomas never bothered them again. From that day, Daniel and Sarah lived happily together. Sarah never asked for more than she needed again, and she learned that true love is not about gold or miracles. It is about kindness and trust. The end.